Hello, everybody. You are listening to the Mortal Gamer Podcast. Joining me once again is Ensign Paz.
What's up?
And I am Gabriel Hazim, and I come up with a nickname for myself, and I don't spread it around. It's like a secret nickname, because that's what I do as an adult, so I don't get judged. But I was like, Haz would be, because I thought of like Steve Wozniak. They called him like the Woz or whatever. I'm like, why did I never come up with Haz growing up?
Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, Wizard of Haz.
Haz. Hey, just name yourself Hey Sheesh. There we go.
Yeah, there we go. I got a big turban. Grow a beard. It's always itchy when I grow a beard. I'm Arab, but like apparently the hair doesn't like to not be itchy. I gotta like apply conditioner and shit.
I grow up like random hairs on my face. That's as far as the extent of my beard.
One on your forehead, and one right next to the eyeball.
So I always shave. I just keep it shaved, clean and cut, and that's it. Because whenever I let it grow out, I end up looking like one of those Chinese like figurines that you see from like old ancient paintings from China.
Like the two on the side and then like one in the middle or whatever.
Yeah.
And I always hated that when they'd like in anime or whatever that they always go there. You know what I mean? There's always someone that has that ridiculous like kung fu. You know, like every kung fu like the fucking rat dude on fucking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Even he has that.
Yeah.
But that's sort of a joke. Anyway, Mortal Gamer Podcast. What did you play this week, Ronnie?
I played Factorio. It's the 2D simulator, 2D mining simulator. It's kind of like, I don't know, you start off with a pickaxe, and then you work your way up to like
Sounds familiar.
Mining drills that like pick up like coal for you to like start your own like you work your way up from pickaxe, and then you like build an entire manufacturing industry. And it's a lot more complicated than it sounds, but I've been playing that game for quite a while now. It's a complicated game because every step that you take to building a more complicated manufacturing industry takes more resources and more kind of like more planning. So I
almost started singing "I'll Be Missing You" when you started talking about every step you take.
Oh shit!
It vibrated inside of me. It needed to get out.
Well, I mean, it's something. Well, I mean, I could play that song like a million times and I'd still not be done with the game.
The YouTube police would break through my window like SWAT and beat me down. There's no music in the videos. We told you.
Yeah,
but it's not monetized. Oh.
Well, unless you only get like 2 views on your YouTube videos.
Yeah, right. It's
nobody's gonna notice.
Yeah, right.
Anyway,
I actually don't. Do they pull them if you're not monetizing it?
I mean, I don't think you have to monetize it. You just have to get noticed.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's digital anyway. They probably hear it. Some computer hears the song and it goes, ah.
I mean, the YouTube. I guess YouTube can't really like monitor every single thing that's on YouTube.
Unless it's all digital. Unless they like know what it sounds like. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I guess if you have enough views on there, they'll like start noticing and like, oh, you've violated the terms of service. Take that shit off, or we'll just mute your shit.
God, it's so annoying because I want to have like a theme song, you know, but like, I, you know,
get Fruity Loops. Get Fruity Loops and just make your own soundtrack.
Oh my god, I have to learn how to make music.
Yeah, that's the only way for like non-musicians to learn how to make music is Fruity Loops or some other like equivalent program to that.
I need to learn to play the fucking guitar I bought like when I started smoking. I got real inspired, and then
It's not Fruity Loops. It's a FL Studio. There we go. But yeah, go ahead. Yeah, you should. I have fucking 3 guitars, man. Come over to my place.
I need to get on YouTube and start looking at tutorials because it's like I don't even know where to.
Yeah, that's how I learned. I looked at video tutorials.
All I know though is even if I know how to play guitar, I wouldn't be playing tonight because my pain, dude. Adulthood.
You have to have an end goal in mind because I learned how to play guitar not because I just wanted to learn how to play guitar. I learned how to play guitar because I wanted to be in a band back in high school. And
Yeah.
so like, I was like, I'm gonna learn to play it every day until like I was proficient enough to the point where I went up to like a few band members at my high school and was like, hey man, I want to join your band, and like I forced myself into it. So
Yeah, the people I went to school sucked.
I'm sorry to hear that, dude.
Oh, it's fucking. It's it's about your neighborhood. It's the school you go to. I was in Southeast.
Fortunately, I had a pretty good experience in high school, so it was pretty novel experience too. So
I
It
had,
was
I
also,
had
like,
some good classes. I had some good science classes. I enjoyed quite a bit. I enjoyed English enough to not fucking hate it, but I didn't mind writing and reading and stuff. But I just hated math. Yeah. Anyway.
yeah, well, it was average for me. Like the classes there, I'm talking more like the parties and shit. It was like a mix.
Oh.
It was a mix between like a punk rock high school experience and like what's it called, American Pie. There we go.
My damn conservative upbringing. I did nothing.
Oh shit. I'm
I
sorry.
paved the way to Mortal Gamer in high school, playing a whole lot of fucking video games. I did it for the people. The people.
The people.
I got my face right up on the mic when I did that.
I almost saw your face on my computer screen. Said that.
If, excuse me. Talk about your game. What were you talking about?
Anyway, after you have
Minecraft 3.
a tangent.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
it's a
Hey, we gotta
2D.
pad this shit out. We didn't play nothing. Fuck.
Yeah, exactly. Pickaxe from taking a fucking simple pickaxe to like coal and like building furnaces that will make shit into like an industry. Researching technology. It's pretty decent game. I've been captivated by it because of I'm a pretty big like Minecraft kind of fan, so that kind of reminds me of that. So I've been playing that for the past like fucking week, and I can't stop playing it. And I got my girlfriend into it as well, and she initially couldn't. She was like, I don't want to play this game, and like all of a sudden she like kind of got the hang of it, and all of a sudden she was fucking hooked. So we've been
What
together about a
is
week.
there like an objective to it, or is it pretty
You're-
freeform?
You're supposed to build a I don't know, is it like that's a rocket pad that like bursts like sends something into space.
Oh god.
So but you have to like start from like scratch, from like a simple furnace that burns coal to an entire oil industry, to the point where you can have enough energy to produce rockets that go into space, and that takes forever. It takes forever, dude. So it's not as simple as Minecraft, because Minecraft is simple compared to this game. So it's a logistics simulator, logistics simulation, manufacturing simulator, assembly line simulator. So there we go, assembly lines. That's what I want to say.
Mm-hmm.
All assembly lines. You got to build up your industry based on assembly lines, to the point where you can manufacture a rocket that goes into space. I think
Damn.
that's what the end point is.
Can you imagine all those fucking 6-year-olds that said, "Hey, this thing looks like Minecraft," and I said, "Oh, it's too complicated for my 6-year-old brain."
I'll just play some Call of Duty.
Yeah, it's something a little more complicated than they thought they bought. You know what I mean?
Call of Duty, like you, Titmouse, or what? I'm sorry, Gabriel Nazim,
Nazim,
Hazim, Hashish, Bashir, whatever.
Bashir.
Ahmed.
You know what my dad's middle name is?
But
Halil.
Halal. Oh,
Well, I don't actually know if the hawk is at the beginning, but I put it in there because it sounds right. Khilil. I told I'm not gonna say his full name, but I told it to Alyssa, and she's like, "Damn, your dad has the most Arab name ever."
oh shit.
Yeah, he sells insurance.
Oh. Well, does he tout it around, or does he just keep it a secret?
I don't know. I am weird about saying other people's name on the internet. I don't know what it is. I don't know.
You know what? You should just say Halal Akbar.
Yeah, right. And then Once again, the window that I just repaired after the YouTube police broke. The like, oh, terrorist, get down. So what else did you play?
I downloaded
Way too messed up for this show.
Star Wars Battlefront.
Oh shit! I've yet to play that.
The second one, the old school one, the one that
oh my god
was known for its like fucking the standard Star Wars
Jesus
Battlefront.
Christ! What
not the one that came out.
What inspired you to do this?
Oh, well, let me tell you.
Is there any online to this fucking game anymore? Like,
yeah, there is. It's called Game Ranger. You download it, and there's servers on there.
it's like MSN Gaming Zone.
I don't
Remember
know.
that shit?
Yeah.
Oh god, in the 90s. Anyway, continue.
Anyway, yeah. So I wanted to get Star Wars Battlefront, the one that came out last year, but I heard so many fucking bad reviews about it, to the point where like I was just like, you know what? I want to relive the experience, but I don't want to relive it by like taking a shit on the game because I don't like it. Yeah. So I bought and downloaded Star Wars Battlefront 2, which I was happy to do.
It's on Steam?
It's on Steam, yeah.
Damn.
So I mean, you can fucking do anything in that game as far as like, you know, getting in an X-wing fighter or you know, start fighting in space, fighting on the ground. Just it's such a good game. It's got the Star Wars theme in it, and it's got so many options of like different things that you can play, like a flag. You can play on so many different planets, so many different maps.
I'll have to put that on my Steam wish list for when it's on sale again.
Yeah, it's a pretty good game. You should get it when it's on sale. I think right now it's on like $19.
I don't remember being blown away by Battlefront. I don't remember. I think I played 2. I don't remember much about them. I think back then, and I still sort of am, not super duper into objective based games. So like I kind of just wanted to do like the killing, and then when like didn't you have to push buttons or something in the game? I don't remember. You had to hold points or whatever.
Yeah, you had to hold points. There was like a little icon that fills up whenever you're on a point for like a certain amount of time, and then you capture it, and then you move to another point.
You know, I don't know. Maybe that wasn't what bothered me about the game, but maybe it's because like I'm like kind of weird about like the like combat in games, and that game was more about. It wasn't as much about the combat as it was about like the Star Wars experience. You know what I mean? Just like
it was more about dying and like trying to recapture a point and dying again and dying and dying, and it simulated reinforcements. That's kind of like what the whole thing was about, and I like that. That was the first time I ever played a game like that, because you died and it was like, oh well, I killed so many of these enemies, so I'm gonna spawn back and kill more because that'll bring down their tickets. You know,
this sounds fun, actually.
Yeah,
to do in modern day, just because fucking games these days are so boring.
I mean, Battlefield 2 does that, and that was actually a good game. That was the last Battlefield that I enjoyed playing. Battlefield 2.
You didn't play Bad Company 2?
Oh, I played Bad Company. Oh, that's what I meant. Sorry,
Company
Battlefield, Bad Company 2.
Yeah, that was great. I think I'm with you though. As much as I like Battlefield 4 quite a bit, but Bad Company 2, the maps are just perfect sized, and I loved that saw.
Yeah,
that fucking saw. I don't know. It made that game for me. Like, I love LMGs in Battlefield games because if my team is working with me, I mean we'll just fucking steamroll the team with me right up front with the LMG if my teammates are picking up, you know. But usually I try to play support and no one plays along. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's the only way an LMG does shit in that game.
I would usually just like go prone and like stay in the back and just fucking just keep my finger on
trigger. Yeah.
Hold on. It just sounded so fucking good.
Yeah, that's what I love doing. At least I'm pissing them off.
Yeah. Well, there'd be times where I'd just be doing that, like holding down a trigger, and I'd see somebody, the enemy, and just like point at them and just like get a kill. I'm was like, oh, this is so cool. I get to like fire off my gun, make it sound good, and then get a kill in the same fucking turn. You know.
I think when we're done here, I'm going to be playing Battlefield 4. You just sparked, you reignited the flame. I really like those LMGs. That's half the reason why I come to those games.
Well, not even that. It's just like the animation for it is also good. The fucking bullets coming out, the smoke coming in from the barrel. It's fucking. Yeah. It's great.
So one time, I was kind of tired of my teammates not really helping me do my job, because like if they're working, I can fuck them up. And so I finally got on the mic. I don't do this often. I'm not one to try to champion the game, but I'm like, guys, fucking get behind me, okay? And they did, and I just walked right down the middle of the field and gunned down like 5 of them. And it was that map. I don't remember the name of the map, but there's a set of stairs, and you kind of go in, and there's this big long window, and you can kind of get up against the wall right before where the window starts. But you're really exposed if you take a few more steps. So I was just in that corner, like I gunned down dudes as they would come in, and then I'd like throw grenades as I was reloading, and I'd take out more there. I must have killed like 15 guys or something, and I don't know how many guys my teammates killed.
Yeah.
And I'm bad at that game. That's just the thing. I'm not good, but if you give me a gun that never runs out of ammo, and I'll do it.
Suddenly you took command and you became fucking killer.
Well, you're just holding on to this death machine. All you need is some support. It's like the best gun in the game, you know?
Yeah.
And I never have to reload, so except for every 200 bullets or whatever.
Yeah. Every 200 bullets.
Motherfucker. I think one of them did have like a 200 build or something like that. It was my favorite. I can't aim, dude. I need a gun that has a deep clip most of the time.
You need a minigun. That's all I need.
Yeah. Shit, dude. I'm excited for Doom.
Oh yeah, I want to.
Holy shit.
I mean, I've never been a Doom fan, besides like the first one that came out. But then after I saw the previews for it, I was like, wow, there's so many good animations here, and like it actually looks like the first game.
Yeah, it looks good. The only thing I don't like about it is like the first person melee stuff. It's like, I hope that's not too in the way. Like otherwise I don't really mind.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean. I don't know if you've seen all the like where you're like ripping off their arms and shit.
Well, hopefully it's like an optional thing that you can do your gun empty or something. Yeah.
But I have actually, believe it or not, many times I've said I want excuse me, man, my throat's kill me.
I want I want to fucking
yeah, sorry. So I'm just gonna do rips before the show. I want more like first-person combat in games like where you get to use your hands and stuff. And there was like a couple games, like one called Breakdown for the OG Xbox. And there's Mirror's Edge. There's been a few, but I kind of like how Doom's trying a bit. I just don't want it to be intrusive.
There's some previews in it that remind me of like the first, some of the levels in like the first, which I thought was really cool. That they actually recreated some of like the nostalgia.
Yeah. Oh my God. When they showed that gameplay for the first time, I was like, ooh.
Yeah. So I don't know if I'm gonna get it like immediately after it comes out, but I do want to get it though.
I don't think that's something I can wait on. I am not like this anymore with games, but
I want to get the deluxe version, $110.
You know, I used to do, maybe not the deluxe version. I did that with Halo long after it came out. Halo 3, I got a hold of one for cheaper, way cheaper. But point is, they don't incentivize me to do that shit anymore because they put a bunch of garbage in there and they're like $100. I'm like, it's never anything I want.
Collector's edition. You get a picture. You get a picture of the developer's penis.
That's something John Romero would do.
Yeah.
He had that ad, John Romero was about to make you his bitch or something. that a long time ago, and it stirred up a lot of controversy. There's a book called Masters of Doom. You should read it. I got the audiobook. I found it online, but it's basically the story of Doom, like the business behind Doom and the making of the Doom games, the first two, and like Quake, and it's like the whole id career right up before Doom 3. It's really good. Like I know I'm underselling it, but
Yeah, you are underselling me because you're not convincing me.
it's kind of like the Steve Jobs book, because it just kind of goes over the business and the relationships and the people, or like that old movie, Pirates of Silicon Valley.
Yeah.
It's
have you seen
like that?
Have you seen the Star the Steve Jobs movie? The Ashton Kutcher as a main actor.
No, and I'm not going to, but I do want to see the other one that came out.
Which one?
There was a second one that came out, and it looked better, but it bombed, likely because I don't know. Maybe I'll see the Ashton Kutcher one, but people.
I mean, he actually does a pretty good job imitating Steve Jobs. So I kind of like clap him for like doing such a good job acting. But apparently, it portrays him as like a fucking asshole, like who didn't know how to do shit, who was just used his like influence or his persuasiveness and leadership skills to like just create a big ass company. But in reality, he didn't know how to fucking do shit. He didn't know how to program computers or anything.
He was the designer. He was like the lead designer. That was his thing. He didn't do hardware or anything like that. Steve Wozniak didn't get the credit he deserved for a very fucking long time.
Yeah.
He basically made the first Pong machine because they worked together at Atari early on, and Steve Jobs kind of took credit for it. So
yeah, I think that shows it in the movie, and like, yeah, it does show it in the movie. And I was like, wow, he's a fucking asshole. That guy did the fucking game. He made the game, but you like took credit for it and shit. And like,
he kind of was a piece of shit. You should read that. Well, I listened to the audiobook, the Walter Isaacson, Steve Jobs book, because it covers like his whole career, his whole life. It's very interesting, and it holds back nothing. Steve Jobs was very much about that.
Yeah.
Because he was dying when they made that book, I think.
Okay.
But it's fucking awesome. But I really recommend the audiobook if you have no time, because it's long.
I recommend the Braille version.
Fucking just
feel your way through the story.
I could not imagine doing that with that book. Holy shit! Because it's like a Bible. Like those Walter Isaacson does not make small books.
I commend blind people for being able to have that ability.
Yeah. Well, and they don't. I don't want people to take that the wrong way. I like never read, and I have eyes that work. So I haven't read.
Have eyes for granted, you bastard.
Yes, I do. I'm an American. I take everything for granted. What else did you play?
Let's see what else.
Anything worth mentioning?
Sins of a Solar Empire. I've mentioned that many times before, but that's another game I've been playing recently. I downloaded the Star Trek mod for it. It's fucking awesome. You can, when you're playing the Federation, you can work your way up to research to call in like Captain Picard's Enterprise. And also you can pick develop research that develops lets you build Janeway's Intrepid class from the show, and then also like Benjamin Sisko from Deep Space Nine. So you got three famous captains in your fleet. It's fucking awesome. And you like take them and like throw them at the Romulans. It's fucking. Are you a Star Trek fan?
I need to watch more Star Trek. Oh my god, I'm turning off this video. I can't take it. I wanted to show people Devil's Daggers, but it's a fast-paced game, and I'm just looking at this video, and I'm not listening to anything. It's like trying to stare at Quake. So anyway, I'm a fan of Star Trek. I need to watch more. I saw both movies. I've seen a good handful of the old shows. I've seen a couple of TGN, but I should get caught up because I do appreciate it.
There's episodes in Star Trek where you see like entire fleets of like thousands of ships. Well, you can recreate that experience in that Star Trek mod for Sins of a Solar Empire. That's recently what I've been playing because, I mean, I love Star Trek and I love seeing starships fighting against starships in the Star Trek show. So
What's the gameplay like in that game? Is it like total control, or is it?
no, it's more like a strategy game where you build like ships from shipyards, and then you like send them off to the other enemy's base. Kind of like Command and Conquer, but in space.
Oh, okay.
But not really arcadish. It's more of like a slower paced. Build like a massive fucking more. It's you have more control of units than you do in Command and Conquer, but at the same time you build it up slower than you do in Command and Conquer.
Cool. And it's are you dropping points into are you leveling up subcategories and skill trees and all that shit, or is it?
Yeah. You research you research different like, skill trees for different technology trees. You can research like technologies that give you better ships, or technologies that give you better economy points, or technologies that give you more ships to control. So
that sounds fun. I'm sorry, I have no commentary.
You don't like strategy games, but it's pastime.
I did. I loved Red Alert, and
everybody loves Red Alert, dude.
Oh, Red Alert was so. I spent so many hours back in the day playing.
Which
Red
one?
Alert. It's like the Red Alert, like the first one with the expansion, with all the this expansion that gave you skirmish mode.
Engineering.
Yeah, right. Oh my god, I heard that so many times.
Reporting for order.
Dude, so the best thing about that game was if you clicked on the right side of the menu, if you held down Shift and clicked in the corner of the menu, I think it was on the Aftermath disc that we had with the skirmish mode on it I was talking about, it would send you into giant ant missions.
Really?
It was a whole campaign where you fought giant ants. I am not making this up. I'm not making this up. Yeah, you can probably find it on YouTube. But yeah, it was really cool. There were ants that shot fire and electricity, and it was really awesome.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, we had the dude. A lot of people didn't have the full Riddler experience with all the discs, the full box.
I only played the first one with like campaign mode, and that's it.
See, ever since I never play campaigns anymore in strategy games if I ever play them at all, because I just want to go straight to skirmish and fuck around and just kind of like to be not competitive.
Yeah. Well, the last campaign mode that I played for any other strategy game was Tom Clancy's End War.
Oh yeah.
It's like a recreation.
Is that any good?
It's pretty good actually. The story is actually really good. It's like recreating like the 1980s conflict between like the Soviet Union and the U.S. And the Soviet Union ends up fucking invading the Northwest.
Oh, really?
The Pacific Northwest. They fucking end up invading Washington, and then they get all the way up to Oregon. So it's pretty cool for us. I mean, for you, it would be pretty cool because it'll touch base with home.
Yeah, it less boring. Finally, the world will have a chance to.
Finally, there's Russians in my fucking doorstep in Oregon.
I hope they have vodka.
Hope they had vodka and like tell me to go fuck.
Oh, jeez, the whole Red Dawn thing though. Like, there are some people that actually believe that shit though. They're like, someday the Russians. It's like, oh my god.
There still are. You got the Doomsdayers.
Oh my god.
Oh, the bug out gear. I got my fucking bunker underneath.
I just think there's a certain subset of people, and they're usually Republicans, but that are just like afraid of other nationalities for God knows why. Like Donald Trump with the Mexicans, and it's I don't.
Think about it. It's
politics.
All the apocalypse scenarios, like where people have to like build bunkers and shit like that. It's never happened throughout history. Think back at like 10,000 BC all the way up to here. Has there ever been like a time where there's been like complete anarchy or like Mad Max kind of scenarios? No.
No, they've kept people under control for a pretty long time. But I actually wonder, like, I'm not one of these people. It's like, gonna be a civil war, but like, I don't know, man. If we get another Republican in this country, Jesus Christ, that's about. I'm trying not to get political, but
There's not enough people with enough motivation to enter a fucking civil war. Like I'm like right now, I'm looking at my fucking surroundings right now. Would I want to be motivated to get into a fucking fight with somebody because of politics? Nah, not really.
it's all the white privilege around you. They're not motivated enough.
It's all the fucking Yahoo comments that are fucking are building up the make believe civil war that's coming.
Oh my god! Politicians stir up people. That's what they do. If they, you know,
If
they
it's
gotta
not
get you on their side.
if it's not the media, it's fucking stupid people on
I
comment
know,
section.
I know. This is why I like the internet, because there's not enough money there to be slanted. You know what I mean? I mean, there are some BS websites, I'm sure, but television is just too funded.
Yeah.
But video games.
Yeah,
Let's
video
talk.
games.
Let's talk about. Did you play anything else? From?
Not really. That's all I've been really playing. Well, I mean, except for Fallout, but I haven't played that in a while.
Let's talk about Fallout.
Fallout.
I'm level 30 whatever. So okay, for the two people on the face of the earth that haven't played Fallout, the game basically starts like the bombs fall and you go into your Fallout shelter.
You see the flash coming at you, and then like
yeah,
just go down and
but
like
you go into cryogenic sleep too.
yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, you see that big atom bomb go off as you go down. It's pretty actually shocking, to be honest.
Yeah, I was
made me uncomfortable.
Holy shit! Holy
Yeah.
shit! Go down! You know, I was like, oh, okay, good, I'm safe now.
Yeah, I always feel like it was a weird feeling when the games and movies like embody, something that happens in real life like that. Like atom bombs have, nukes have fallen.
Yeah.
Anyway, but so you go into cryogenic sleep and you come out and you lose your. Long story short, you lose track of your kid. You got to track him down. I don't want to spoil anything.
Yeah.
And I haven't actually done a lot of the story.
I've done a lot of base building. Like I have my main home in Grey Garden, where the all the robots are at. Have you been there?
Grey Garden. What's the one way up at the top left? That's kind of where I hang out.
It's the one you start off with?
Sanctuary. Yeah.
Sanctuary. That's the one you basically start off at.
Yeah, I stayed there because it's like I put the work in here. I'm too lazy to do it again.
That's the one I started off and like put a shit ton of stuff, but then I found Grey Garden where all the robots are at, and that's where it's close to. It passes right next to a like a freeway that's on top of it's a bridge or something like that, and there's an area on that bridge where it's in the green zone where you can build. So I just get on top of that bridge and just build my shit on that bridge, like a whole entire fucking like house on that bridge. It oversees the entire map. It's pretty cool.
Damn. Do you have it well fortified?
No, it's just it's fortified, but at the same time, it's just kind of like you can build as far up as you want because it's still in the green zone. I don't think there's a limit to how far up you can build. So I have this like fucking tower, this fucking skyscraper, just like shit on top of the bridge. So, Grey Garden.
Do you have like all your cap collectors and stuff?
Actually, I haven't built any shops there. I just built like a bunch of like walls and like doors and rooms.
Well, I built it. Okay. Here's the fucking thing about the shops. I set up the shop. I go, you okay here? All right, go to this fucking shop and do your thing. Never works out. They're never around. There's like it's always empty, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, they only do it like when they fucking feel like it, I guess.
Yeah, you gotta track them down, and I don't remember who I assigned to that shit. It's all that base building shit is such a pain in the ass. Like they do not make it something that I want to do, and it's kind of a shame because I do like building bases. It's just It's real confusing. Even halfway into the game, I run into things that I'm like, what? How do I do this? I have to Google it.
Yeah.
Because they'll use terminology in your objective, and then you go into your base building menu, and those words are not there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, go do this. I'm like, nothing in here says any of that. What do you mean? So,
Well, I mean, base building is an optional thing in the game. So
it is, but I think you have to. I think I had to do some stuff to spec a certain way. I don't remember, but anyway, it's whatever. I still enjoy the game quite a bit. I don't do a lot of the missions. I've been doing a lot of fetch quests and just kind of filling out the map and running around and discovering that fucking nuclear place up on the top right and running away from that.
yeah.
I think I ended up going back and kicking all their asses just because they made me angry. But
I don't like doing the fetch. I like doing the quests where like it actually builds up into a storyline. But I hate doing like the fetch quests.
Yeah, they
like,
suck.
You know, it's just okay. I know what's gonna happen next. You're gonna tell me to do this, and you're gonna give me more caps. That's it.
Yeah, it's. I've been doing it just to kind of level up and yeah. I don't have a lot of direction in that game because I just kind of bumble around and I'm like, oh, what's over here? All ADD and stuff. So.
Well, there's more options for the games if you had gotten the PC version instead of the PS4 version.
I fucked up so bad. Yeah, I got the Xbox One version.
Mods.
I mean, I kind of knew what I was doing, but I got a big discount because I didn't know that you could buy the PC version at Best Buy. Otherwise, I would have done it. But I did that because I have the Gamer Club and it saves me 20%. So I got the DLC and everything in the game for like 20% less.
Okay.
And they got DLC coming, and I'm excited.
Have they came? Oh, I didn't know they were gonna come out with DLC. Shit.
Yeah, you want me to look it up and read about it?
I'm actually on it right now.
Okay, sweet. You're my reporter. Reporter Instant Pause on the internet scene.
Well, it's Steam. That's it. That's all I'm fucking going now.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't. It's not on Steam. Never mind. Freedom and liberty.
Well, apparently, so to long story short, what I remember is they're gonna put out some content, which I forgot what it is, and then they're gonna jack up the. Apparently, they're gonna jack up the price next month to $50. So if you don't have that season pass and you want it, get it soon. But then they're going to be rolling out more DLC. Then that's why they're bulking up the price, because they're putting out more DLC than they originally meant. So
You need to put DLC out with like multiplayer,
dude, yeah, make a fucking horde mode or
at least a co-op mode or something. I don't know.
God, yeah, I don't think they'll do that, but
They're not gonna do that.
they are. So this game, there's a lot of things I don't like about this game. I don't think they went far enough with it. I think it's still kind of busted in the ways that Bethesda games can be busted. I think inventory management is a big fucking waste of my time.
Yeah. I hate how they took out the karma system.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Kill anybody, but doesn't. I don't know. I really liked like how, you know, if you became a goody two shoe, it'd be like the bad guys coming after you, or if you became a badass, you'd have like the righteous people coming after you.
Mm-hmm. I killed everyone in what was that town? What's that town like right in the middle of the map? Or maybe it's, god damn it, it's really important. It's like Diamond Town or some shit.
Diamond City.
Maybe, yeah. I killed everyone in that fucking city because I think I stirred up some shit somewhere, and some guys followed me in and started shooting, and I was like, and I started shooting back, and then everyone in the town went crazy, and I'm like, well, guess I have to kill all of you. So that's what I did. Except for all the guys that respawn. Those I have to run away from. I have to fast travel. I have to get the fuck out of there from them, because they'll chase me around. You kill them, and then they'll come back to life.
There's a mod on the PC version that lets you put any combination of mods onto your weapon as you please. So
Oh damn.
you can put like an electric thing on like a fat man.
Oh jeez.
It's pretty fucking cool, you know.
God, I wish I hadn't gotten the Xbox version. I
You can
feel so dumb.
put a scope on a fucking bat.
I think scope on a bat. Gotta make sure I can see it hitting your head.
Yeah.
So what did I? Oh wait, I'm not bouncing off Fallout. I don't know. I don't know what else to say about Fallout except for I love wandering around the map and going in places and stealing all the ammo and shit. But I'm kind of. I think I'm definitely gonna wait for the DLC before I touch it again, or because I like it, but I'm kind of. They didn't iterate enough. I put a lot of hours into it, but
I wish they had put more like variety of dogs in there.
yeah, right.
I like dogs, so I just like it's just a German Shepherd. That's it.
I lost my dog. I don't know. He fucking wandered off and didn't come back. What the fuck happened?
He probably didn't like you.
No, well, here's what they do early on in the game. Yeah, he didn't like me. Early on in the game, they give you like the option to send them away, but it's like I don't know if it's just an early introduction to that system or if they just don't menu it out like they do after that. But it's like I just remember getting rid of him in a hurry and then like kind of expecting him to come back or just expecting him to see him, and I have not checked every fucking outpost. I don't feel motivated. I've had the for a long time I had Codsworth. I kind of want to get him back.
Yeah.
Now I got that. What was that black dude? I don't remember his name.
Oh, that dude you first meet.
Yeah, I picked him because he's got a gun. So. So that was my logic. I was like, hey, this guy's got a gun.
I do like how the laser weapons work. The that one that you first get, you have to like charge it with the fucking handle.
Oh, with the crank.
Yeah, the crank. It was like, oh, that's a pretty good idea for like a laser weapon. You know.
Yeah, it's like those shake up flashlights or those crank flashlights or whatever.
Yeah.
You can modify those to crank them again and again, like up to like 3 times or 4 times or something like that.
That's
hit
right.
them harder, but you have to spec. Really have to spec so much. So let's talk about the fucking skill tree and how insane it makes me. There's so many things in this. I really want that thing at the bottom of the charisma skill tree.
But there's just so many things you want to do, on the side. You know, I want to carry a little bit more in this and shit.
Yeah.
You know? Or I want to hack terminals. You know.
Yeah. Oh my god. I think that. So here's the thing about the hacking, and like lock picking and stuff. I kind of wish some of that shit was downplayed a little more because I'm not going back. You know, like if I can't hack, if I can't pick this lock or whatever, I'm not coming back to it. Like, I don't have time, or I'm not gonna remember where the fuck it is. I don't know. Lock picking in that game, I kind of wish you could just lock pick everything.
Yeah.
Mods.
It would be convenient. Yeah, mods will fix that.
Yeah.
You want a certain kind of experience, just get that mod.
Maybe that's why they don't do any of that stuff. They figure modders will do it.
Yeah.
If
you want to make your own bullets, there's a mod for it.
Hell yeah.
So.
I don't know what to say except I really wish there was co-op and wish the graphics were better. I wish they had tried harder. Like, I don't know. I think the game is good, but it really feels like they took a long time on this game, and I think they doubled down one too many times on that formula. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because there's some ways it feels kind of old.
Well, the shooting mechanics are a little bit better than Fallout games.
Yeah, I'll give it that. I definitely enjoy shooting quite a bit more. I kind of wish there were more guns. It's kind of a drag. It gets old after a while. Just the same old guns.
Pipe pistol.
Yeah, it's like 6 guns in that game.
Different variations of the pipe pistol, you know?
Yeah, right.
Well, you can get the 45 or whatever it's called. It's just, I haven't gotten to 45 yet. I call it a 4 or 5 because I haven't gotten yet, but it looks like
Oh,
a 5.
I think I have a 45. Some of those pistols you don't find a lot of ammo for, so I just get angry at them because I don't want to carry them around.
Yeah.
Man, I don't want to heap this onto people because I'm sure everyone knows. But man, that encumbrance is so annoying.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I bet you have that shit modded out immediately.
Well, I haven't modded it out because I want to keep some authenticity to the game.
Yeah. Oh, it's fucking annoying. Oh my god, I hate it. If it was gone from the game, I'd be happy. Like, I don't know. Um, but yeah, it should be a little more lenient.
You want to collect. You're a fucking hoarder. That's why, right?
Well, it's not that. It's that you just need a lot of shit to build up your base and to like I got 10 different guns because there's only ammo in each of them. You know, like
Yeah.
it's
Well,
they
yeah.
make you carry a lot.
It's easy to be a gun hoarder in that game. You just
Yeah,
want
it
a
is.
weapon. And
Yeah,
just
you do.
you just want to break it down, and just make other mods for it.
Well, especially if you're playing with a controller, it's so specific. Like, you need different guns for different purposes. Yeah, I don't know. I do wish it was a little more lenient, but I kind of am a gun hoarder. You kind of have to be. I end up stashing a lot of shit back at my base.
Yeah. Yeah, I have like 6 lockers full, just like random fucking trash. You know, but I don't want to get rid of it because
Yeah,
I'm like,
right.
oh, maybe I'll use this for like another. Maybe I want to kill a different enemy, or maybe I would just want to shoot really fast, but not make a lot of damage.
I just dump it all into the base thing. You know what I mean? That thing where it says store all junk or whatever. And
Yeah, stores junk, or yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
oh yeah, but no, I do store the good shit inside because I think it disappears if you put good shit into places outside. I don't know. I think I lost some guns.
Oh. Yeah, whenever I collect missiles, I just like go back to the sanctuary and just like put it in a locker in my house.
Yeah, those missiles are heavy.
Yeah.
Dude, I wish I was more into the explosives. I spec towards pistols, and it's kind of hard to, you know what I mean? Spec towards explosives when you've gone that way.
Yeah.
But I'm up to like 60% on that. It's like extra damage for the pistols. I forget what it's called, but each star gives you like 20% more damage. So your pistols really fuck people up.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. I got more for the commando perk where it's just like machine gun or submachine guns.
Yeah, that's probably those things are garbage if you're not spec'd that way. Like they don't have any punch and they burn through ammo. But if you spec that way, they probably rip people up.
Yeah.
I just assumed there was a lot of pistol ammo around. That was my logic.
I run into a lot of pipe pistol ammo. That's all I run into. Pipe
Fucking-
pistols and
It's
pipe pistols.
garbage too. I never use pipe pistols because they're 20 damage or whatever. They don't do anything.
I think I've maxed out like the mod versions for a pipe pistol, and like it's like average, you know.
Yeah, the only good thing is they typically shoot quick and they're easy to aim, but I don't know. When you're fighting super mutants, you need to hit them hard.
Yeah, I usually use a sniper rifle, like high powered
Yeah.
sniper rifle. For speed.
Yeah, or one of my pistols is like fucking 100 damage or whatever.
And that's another thing. Like sniping in the game is actually pretty decent, you know.
It's yeah. You got a mouse.
Yeah. Well, I guess it's better with a mouse.
It really sucks with the controller. That's the thing about this game is it's just bad with the controller. Like, don't get me wrong, I can deal with it, but I actually don't use scopes in the game hardly ever because of that specific thing. I hate to say it.
That sucks.
But yeah, I do kind of enjoy if I can actually get in a position where I can have the time to aim with the scope. I do enjoy it.
Yeah.
Because our heads explode and shit. Yeah.
I like doing that to the raiders, just like aiming at their heads and just
Dude,
take that, motherfucker.
I like hitting them when they're moving too, because they'll keep going.
Ragdolls.
Yeah. Well, I shot one as he was running up the gate. He was in VATS, and I got him in whatever the midsection, and he kind of fell forward, with the midsection moving first, you know what I mean? Like you would expect.
Yeah.
Like, oh, damn. That actually looked real. Um, yeah, anyway, Fallout, if I was to give it a score, I'd probably give it a 4 out of 5. I couldn't give it it's a low 4 too. I wouldn't feel bad about it. I really like the game, but it's like it's antiquated in a lot of ways, and I think they could have it's really fun, but it's almost exactly what I expected. You know what I mean?
I'd give it a 8.9 out of 10. Because I like more
10-star precision.
Yeah, precision.
I used to be like that, but then I like the 5-star system because it's more brutal and decisive, and there's so many fucking games out there. I don't know. I don't know why, but it works for me because I've played too many fucking games. It's like, okay. Anyway, what else I played? Devil Daggers. Devil Daggers is pretty fucking cool. So Devil Daggers is a $5 Steam game where you have like a small map, like a little round map, and it's kind of got like a lighting effect, like it's almost like a fog of war, where like as you approach, you kind of illuminate the area around you.
I've heard of that. It's it's like a demon kind of thing.
It's like it's kind of like Doom or Quake or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find the gameplay video I captured. But it's pretty cool. You click, you just hold, and you got like what is basically like a laser, like a machine gun, because it just gives you a big long beam,
Yeah.
of blood or whatever the fuck this is, coming out of your fingers. And then if you double click, it gives you a shotgun. And
Oh, that's cool.
I rarely use the beam. I gotta use the shotgun often because I'm not a great shot, even though I'm using a mouse. And these guys just fly all over the place. There are so many goddamn skulls in this game. Because you're constantly getting hit with these dudes, these big tower-looking things.
Yeah.
And they'll spawn these skulls. They'll chuck these skulls out, and they fly all over. And so you're trying to kill these fucking spawners fast enough with the very narrow field of view, so you can't really turn around with your back to these flying around skulls too often, and it's just hard to kill them all.
Yeah.
But I guess that's the whole point of the game. The whole point is just to survive for as long as you can, and my record's like 59 seconds or something like that. I just started playing it. I only played it for like half an hour. But I think that's all you need to kind of see what's going on. The enemies are really cool. The audio is awesome. The skulls make this creepy chattering noise.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I'm looking at it right now. It kind of reminds me of Doom a little.
I recommend it for $5. It does kind of look like Doom. You're right. It's I love games that look like this. I've always liked gothic stuff. And I loved the time when games were just about demons and things with skulls. Everything was so fucking heavy metal, and like nothing's like that anymore, and it's kind of a drag.
Duke Nukem.
Yeah, right. Duke was great. Fucking man, they shat the bed on that franchise.
Yeah.
Because what happened to Duke Nukem Forever was they wanted to make a game that was relevant like the other one, and they wanted a game that was with the times, but they were so ambitious they had to keep scrapping it. You know? Because that was a game that had to be contemporary, it had to feel like a, I hope that Gearbox does something with that, or whoever, because they put out Duke Nukem Forever. They knew it was a hot piece of shit.
Yeah.
But they wanted to get it out, so hopefully that momentum will continue into a good Duke game.
Hold on, I gotta go to the bathroom. Keep talking now.
Yeah. So, crank up this audio here. I'm afraid. Alright, I fucking milked this pre-show. let me get some water and then I'll tell you what we're gonna talk about.
Okay.
Okay. Very unprofessionally, I didn't like send you show notes or anything, and this other guy didn't ever show, so I don't know.
Was there supposed to be another guy showing up today?
Yeah. I don't know if he's busy or whatever, but it's fine. I'm over it. I've had this experience.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I can see how you can get confused on that.
But he was like an adult, I believe, when he did this.
Oh, I'm gonna cook egg whites, the fucking shells.
Oh my god. Anyway, boy, that I was gonna do something. God damn it. This is what happened. I'm gonna get some water.
Yep. What the heck?
I didn't know you could hear me. Shit.
Oh, I just came back right now.
OBS is funny because it's got a mic volume slider, and even though I had it turned all the way down, you can still hear me.
Oh.
Yeah, weird. Shit. What else I played? I played Halo 5. There's so I poked around in the campaign. I played a few levels of the campaign. They've got a jetpack in there, and you can kind of fly around. You can boost. You're not like straight up flying around. It's like Call of Duty style. You're boosting and stuff.
Oh, I see. Huh.
They got the fuck, dude. I don't care about Halo anymore. What are those dudes that kind of? They were the new alien thing in Halo 4. Kind of come apart. Their guns will actually completely dismantle when you're reloading them. Their pieces will float in the air.
Outsiders or something like that? I don't know.
Something like that. Anyway, those guys are in there. I kind of like that now that we have this awesome roster of enemies you can fight in Halo games.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the problem is there's no split screen in the game, and I'm getting fatigued with Halo, so playing it alone's hard. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now you can go online and play co-op, but like, I don't know. It's not for me. All my friends work different shifts than me, so it's difficult. Playing with strangers, I could do that, but it's just not the same as doing fucking split screen. That should be in every goddamn Halo game, and it was until this one.
Yeah. There's no Forge Maker. There's no like split screen, and it's all like catered to the whole internet or online community, I guess.
I think that part of their problem is the Xbox One is pretty weak as far as the hardware is concerned. So splitting the screen, makes it that much tougher on the system. And I really do think they're trying to get everyone in these. They're in their own profile, because like there's a lot of these Xbox Live Arcade games that all of a sudden I can't fucking get split screen to work on. I don't know what it is. Like I don't know what it is. Like we tried, 4 fucking nerds around the Xbox couldn't figure it out. So anyway, what were we even talking about? Boy, that was a rabbit trail. None of us know. Oh, Ronnie. Are you still there? Where the fuck did you go? Oh, we lost Ronnie.